Hi everyone, Robert Kajiwara here. Today I'm continuing my studies in the PhD in History program at Liberty University, and I was given the task of doing a brief 5-minute video overview of the book titled The Outrageous Idea of Christian Scholarship by George Marsden, who is a professor of history at University of Notre Dame. It was originally published in 1998 by Oxford University Press. So in this book, Marsden argues that American academia needs to be more open to expressions of faith and, quote, to accept what faith means in an intellectual context. Just as race or gender or other aspects of an author's identity are taken into consideration in academia, Marsden argues that religious background or spiritual beliefs or faith, whatever you want to call it, should also be taken in and accepted as part of an author's identity, and that academic authors should not have to feel as if they need to separate themselves from their spiritual beliefs or try to cover it up. As you're probably aware, Western academia for a long time was heavily controlled and financed by the Christian church, and there were a lot of good things that came out of that, but there were also some not so good things that came out of that, where the church in some instances tried to cover up or censor scholars because it went against commonly accepted church beliefs or doctrines at the time. During the 20th century, though, this kind of reversed, where the opposite became true, and now Western academia kind of looks down upon religion or spirituality. So Marsden is not denying the history where, in some cases, religion and the Christian church in particular misused their power and actually suppressed academics. He's not denying that. I don't think anyone's denying that. What Marsden is saying is that academia should not go to the other extreme and flat out reject all forms of religious or spiritual belief, especially the personal beliefs of individual academics. You can't really separate a person's individual identity from their work. To do so is really denying who they are, and that's never going to produce good results. Regardless of what religion or faith you are, or even if you're not religious at all, even if you consider yourself atheist or agnostic or whatnot, I think we can all agree that people should not have to suppress their own identity, regardless of whether it's everyday life, even if you're not in academia, or if you do work in academia. We should not have to hide or suppress who we are. What's interesting about what Marsden is saying is that it meshes very well with what a lot of non-Westerners have been saying for a while now. A lot of non-Western civilizations have long histories of oral traditions and beliefs that have really been rejected by Western academia. Sometimes the beliefs and traditions of non-Western civilizations tend to be difficult for Westerners, especially Western scholars, to accept, and therefore Western scholars tend to reject those and ignore them in their own academic research and assume that they must be wrong simply because they themselves cannot wrap their minds around it. If these civilizations that have existed for thousands of years hold tightly to these beliefs, then maybe Western scholars should accept them, or at least be open to the idea that they could possibly be true and accurate. So I think Marsden's work actually offers a lot of parallels for non-Western civilizations to have their traditions and histories better included into Western academia. I think this is an interesting subject worthy of further discussion, so I'm going to try and explore this subject more in depth later. But we're out of time for today. If you like this video, please like it. Please subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more of our videos. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.